Hello, Harvestime, and welcome to day 1 of 40, going through the book, The 40 Days of Decrease. My name is Owen McCauley. I am the youth pastor here at the Harvestime Eau Claire campus, and today we're going to be jumping right into chapter 1, day 1 of the 40 Days of Decrease. And as we kind of read through today, as you dig into kind of the devotional reflection and kind of what today's fast is, the main thing that stood out to me right away is reading through the devotional. The author writes, God seems more interested in what we are becoming than in what we are giving up. And it says this in Psalms 51, 16 through 17. David writes, You do not delight in sacrifice, or I would bring it. You do not take pleasure in burnt offerings. My sacrifice, O God, is a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart. You, God, will not despise. And I feel like for me, this was so powerful, and this stuck out to me a lot, is because a lot of the times when we start these big fasts, like the church is doing this whole fast, whether it's at the beginning of the year doing a 40-day fast or a 7-day fast or a 2-week, however long it is, a lot of the times I get so caught up and worried, like, what am I giving up for this time? What am I going to set aside? Am I going to set aside fast food or soda, or what is it? But what this is telling us is that God doesn't necessarily care what we're setting aside. He's way more interested in what we're becoming through this process. How is this fast going to help us grow closer to Him? And as we jump into kind of the reflection question at the end of this devotional, it says, why are you setting aside 40 days to honor Jesus' death and resurrection this year? And I feel like this is another very important question to ask ourselves, is why are we doing this? Why are we choosing to follow along? Why did we buy this book to guide us through these next 40 days? Are we doing it just because the church is doing it and we want to join along with them? Are we doing it just because, it sounds like it's something fun to do? Or are we doing this because we want to grow in that relationship with God? What is our intention behind doing this? And so jumping into the fast for the day is something that I feel like is very personal in my life, that I sometimes a lot of times struggle with, especially jumping into certain fasts and things, or whether it's a Bible study, a fast, and it's today we're going to fast Lent as a project. And what this means is, as we go through these next 40 days, as we step into these next just over a month or so, don't look at this as a big project we're trying to complete. A lot of the times for me, as I step into a Bible study or a new fast or something, the first couple days I'm like super excited, I'm ready to go and I'm ready to jump right in. But after a couple weeks or so, or a couple days, or however long it takes, it starts to feel a little bit more like a chore to me, and it feels like a project that I have to complete. And what this fast is saying is, fast those thoughts, fast those feelings that this is just a project, and intentionally grow in your relationship with God. Don't set these like quantifiable goals for yourself, like, man, if I don't make it to 35 days, I failed this fast. No, like, that's not what this is about. All this is about is setting time aside, decreasing your life. It says in here, thinning out your life in order to make room and spend time with God and grow in your communion with God. Thank you.